Wood is one of the most critical things to consider. Wood to a guitar maker is kind of like ingredients to a chef. Great guitars can only be made with great ingredients. My name is Michael Bashkin. I am a guitar builder, also known as a luthier. Lutherie is not a dying art. In fact, I would say it's the exact opposite. We are in the golden age of lutherie. There's never been more people building guitars. It's good for everybody. It's good for the builder, it's good for the players.
We're in an era where there's this incredible variety where you can find guitars that will do kind of whatever you want them to do. If you need something that will be loud acoustically, or that will be really detailed when quiet, but that can plug in, or something that's gonna sound good in this setting versus something that's gonna sound good in this setting. There's a guitar for whatever you need it to do.
When I first started building guitars, this was pre-internet, so there was a couple books, there was some VHS tapes, and that was the information I had available. So it was a slow, long learning curve for me. My approach over the last 30 years of making guitars has changed pretty radically. So I still use all of the techniques. I still use hand planes and chisels, and I still use routers, but I also use a CNC. And for me, it's really about what is going to make the best guitar that I can possibly make.
What am I looking for in a guitar? There's that quote like, talking about music is like dancing about architecture. I don't quite know how to describe it, but I've played so many guitars, and it's something about how the notes ring, and something about how it feels.
What I'm looking for in a guitar is something that just resonates with me. When everything kind of resonates together, it just feels right. It's like falling in love.
What really pulls me to play a guitar, I could definitely, if I connect with the wood, honestly, being able to hit the E string and just feel like the thickness of it, like vibrating through my body.
And that's what I do with guitars, is I pick it up and I kind of strum it and go, oh yeah, this has some songs in it.
The general progression of making a guitar is that I start with milling the wood down to guitar-sized pieces. So that's the tops, the backs, the sides. And generally I'll start with joining the top, inlaying the rosette. I will bend the sides and put in the linings. The back is joined and braced. And then the back goes on to the rim structure or the sides of the guitar, followed by the top, and at that point the body is almost done. It needs to be bound and purfling added. And then I make the neck, and I join the neck to the body, and then it, after a lot of sanding and wood prep, then it finally goes in the spray booth and then gets its final assembly. I let experience guide me in shaping the tone of my guitars. That all being said, you never fully know the tone of a guitar until you string it up and it's had some time to settle in. The guitar is actually a product of complex interactions that are going on between the materials, the string energy, the player. And so you don't really know the final outcome until you get the guitar. And that's one of the exciting things about it. That's where the art and the magic comes into it.
Sometimes guitars have stories, especially vintage guitars, and you look at them and they're kind of beat up and well played and they got cracks, and it's like, what's your story? And then you'll play it like, I think I would like to own this guitar and kind of learn its story and then be a part of its story.
One of the great things about being a guitar maker is that my guitars will outlive me. And so they have this potential to carry on making music and inspiring people. And, if that could be part of my legacy, that's great. I hope that they're around long after I am not.